Hi Sagittarius, this is Evelyn. I have a reading for you. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of July 2022. I pre-shuffled. I'm going to continue to shuffle a bit more. It is a general reading, so if something doesn't fit, don't force it to fit your situation. And if you want something more specific directly from me, you can check out my information below for a session or my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe if you want to check that out. So let's get going into this read. We're going to set the tone with the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Guidebook and the Lenormand Reverie. The read is with the Gilded Tarot, both uprights and reversals, and the mini Rider-Waite for clarifiers. So let's see what's going on with you for July 2022. Sagittarius, sexy Sag. What are you even up to? You've been big this month because the Wounded Warrior is coming up non-stop, and that's Sagittarius energy. So, especially if you have Scorpio in your chart too, because Scorpio's in the South Node. So between the two, you may be leaving a situation or somebody might be leaving your situation. But it's really about letting go of victim mentality and taking responsibility for our own wounds as opposed to blaming others. So, and codependencies, addictions, all that kind of stuff. It's about, nipping all that stuff in the bud. So let's see, Sag, what's going on? What is your animal for July? What is Sagittarius' animal here? Sagittarius, July 2022. You have the turtle. You're feeling a little bit slow. You might be telling others to go on without you. And there's the eagle triggering. And the raccoon. So those two are both in the dark. The eagle's in between them. And the eagle might be triggering in order to keep these two energies apart from each other. And there's that little birdie. Both of those energies have been coming up all week. Heard it through the grapevine. Somebody whispered in your ear. A little birdie told me. Okay, so that's really the energy from this deck. The bottom of the deck is the fish out of water. So really ungrounded type of energy. And we got the tarantula behind that, which is at a crossroads. So feeling at a crossroads and a fish out of water. And again, maybe this is the person that's this regards, or maybe that's your energy, being that sweet dear one. At a crossroads, a fish out of water. And again, like the moth to the flame is prior to that. So it's really ungrounding energy. You're being triggered. This is being surrounded by a lot of heavy, dark energy, and the turtle's slow already, so they're really slow and they can't keep up. And there's the raccoon who's depressed. They're not even interested in eating or the trash, right? Which isn't their usual, masked self. They're kind of sneaky, right? And this is the eagle in between them, triggering them. But it's for a reason to get them get going. But there's also that whispering in their ear, okay? But they look like they're both attacking at the raccoon as opposed to the turtle. Turtle saying going on without me, and then all of a sudden they're all on the raccoon over here. Sorry. So let's see what the other deck has for you. So which one are you in that scenario? The fish out of water. I don't like the fish card in this deck because it really is that really scattered energy. That's going away though because it's the underlying energy. So Sagittarius, which one are you up there? Are you the turtle? Are you the eagle? Triggering people? Are you the raccoon, depressed and hiding and not hungry? Or are you the one whispering in somebody's ear, trying to get them to wake up or feel better? Or that could be spreading gossip too, in a negative sense. But the turtle's really tired. Let's see what's going along with those cards here. For Sagittarius, July 2022. See, there's a snake in the garden there. Someone's being triggered. You might be dealing with the C and the V's regarding the C's. This could be literally, any kind of viruses or bacteria, leaving food out. There is a snake in the garden. We have the Chariot. It was the vehicle of infiltration, how it gets in, like the Trojan horse. Is the Queen of Wands, right? Her bite may be poisonous, so it could be a toxic relationship. And there's the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Fool's Journey with an open heart, taking a leap of faith. These are like You know, it's like the antithesis. This is the dark, this is the light. The Queen of Pentacles with an open heart, and the one who's ready to bite your head off, or is toxic, literally. And this could be the Queen of Wands going after the Queen of Pentacles, maybe chasing after them, or this one has a choice to make, or is already on the Fool's journey here, and this one doesn't like it, so they maybe want to attack them. So those are the energies. And then there's a risky letter here, a risky note. I'm losing my voice, so someone's not speaking up or they're being abusive. This is the Ace of Wands. My voice never goes out this much when I'm reading. This is bad. So the Ace of Wands is, it's inspiration. There's a letter, an email, a document, a sealed document, creative writing, but it's risky in some way. There could be some lying, cheating, and stealing, perhaps, that is exposed through this. Or someone's frustrated because they want this, but they can't access it because there's somebody interfering, which is coming up as the eagle there too, triggering people. So, and again, the fish are coming up here too, but here it's more of abundance with the King of Pentacles, but it could be the reversed energy since that other fish is here too in the underlying energies. So the bottom of this deck is the breakthrough, though. That's good. So the Lovers, or love, family, and business, community, and the King of Wands with a breakthrough. But he could be feeling like a fish out of water right now. Or again, a message may be blocked. Again, there could be some interference. It looks like the eagle is trying to keep these two apart, and this one may be doing the same thing, or maybe trying to get a message to the raccoon so they know what's going on. There's definitely toxic energy right here. So why are you allowing that toxic energy to be around you? It could be a Cancer energy, but I feel like that 7 is more about the vehicle of infiltration, right? The way in, whether that be, you know, anything medical, or whether it's getting into your life, you know, the way in. Like, who do they know? There can be a third party is the way in, or the third vehicle is the way in, or literally a car could be the way in, like the Trojan horse. But the Trojan horse is, you know, giving someone what they like so then they can attack you after that, so they can get in. They're just looking for an in. Or that could be you. Okay, Saggy. We have, we have Cancer, Aries energies up there. There are a couple queens, right? The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles came up. And then the King of, the next card was the King. We had the King of Wands and the underlying energy, and the next card was the King of Pentacles. So both, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. So whether you're the masculine or feminine Sag, it's exactly the same. There's that situation. All right, Sagittarius, July 2022 for Sagittarius. Show me what Sagittarius needs to know and what they can do to change the situation into what's for their highest good. For Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Saggy, July 2022. Sagittarius, July 2022. Okay. All right, first card out is the Four of Pentacles reversed. And this is for me, I like this because it means letting go. Like where somebody was holding on or holding back, keeping their cards close to their chest. Here, now they're letting go. Maybe you don't have a lot of money to spend, but you're not going into fear about it. You're allowing yourself to put something out there, whether it's time, money, and energy. It doesn't have to be money. It could just be the fear of putting your time into something. Maybe people have been taking advantage of you, and now you're letting go. Or it could be paying back something. Let's see what else is coming up. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed too. This I don't like because this is about working too much or not working at all. Maybe not working out. It's like even losing money and you're putting more money into the business and it's still not working out. So it's like, you know, kicking a dead horse type of energy. The foundation is this Nine of Swords, which I hate this card too because the 10 is the end of the sword. So even if you've gotten past the initial suffering in silence, lack of sleep, stress, whatever you're dealing with, you know, if you're crying at night or purging, this can be a crib too, like crying like a baby at night. When you're here, it's you trying to get out of that situation, but you still have the 10 to go. So even if you're succeeding in that, you're not quite done yet. You still have to get to the 10. And this is in the underlying energies. The recent past is the Queen of Swords, and she is of the light, so that's really positive. This can be an air sign. She looks very royal too. She might come from a wealthy background, but you know, she is the Queen of Swords, so really any air sign, whether it's Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And then foundation for you, I mean, not the foundation, but what's crowning for you is the Strength card. So this is Leo. Guinevere comes up in this, as well as you know, the need to tame the beast. This could be somebody walking the dog, somebody who has somebody by the leash, right? They have them all chained up, and they're leading them astray. Or she looks like she's strong, and she's leading the way for the lion, the dog, the beast, whoever it is. Somebody might be getting braces on or off as well. And what's coming up soon for you is the Four of Wands reversed, which is instability. So this could be a move. Maybe you're going to go on vacation, just go visit somebody. But it could just be the end of a home, end of a marriage, or an unstable home that's not safe. This could be that the party's over as well. So it could literally be that you had July 4th parties and they're over now. And so it's not fun anymore. Or it's about your life and the party's now over. Like you can't indulge the way you used to be, like a kid, you know, or someone who's got addictions. You see yourself as the Five of Wands, conflicted or always fighting here, or always doing sports. Maybe you're always playing, or you're always in the pursuit of happiness. But I feel like you're suffering in silence here, still struggling to get out. So I feel like it's more of a conflict here. And what's around you, or how others might see you, is the Six of Wands upright. They see you as always getting attention and always successful, right? Lots of followers leading the way. Everyone loves you, right? You're beautiful, you're social. And so this may be good for them. This can be fame as well, because fame for other people, right? They may be like, oh, I wish I were them. But someone famous may not feel like that at all, because they get too much attention and no privacy. So it can ruin your life as well if you don't like that. The block over here is the Knight of Cups reversed, which can be jealousy, it can be rejection, it can be the schmoozer type person who acts like they love everybody, but they're lying the whole time. They just want you to do what they want you to do. And this is a block for you. You're worried about this because of the people that you've experienced before, that things haven't worked out. This is not working out in business or time, money, and effort, and this is not working out in love. So you just it's kind of like that hopeless feeling, like I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. And at the end of your read is the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, or other people that you're dealing with feeling left out in the cold. This also could be the lovers out in the cold, you know, like as long as we have each other, we're fine, and there's issues with money. Or that can be health or injury issues as well, dealing with the hospital. Right? But this is ultimately about, you know, lack and destitution. It can be social work too. Somebody going to look for a place to sleep, or to going to the food bank to get food, and being strong, perhaps getting help for a pet. Maybe you can't afford to take care of your pet, so you're taking them somewhere where they'll maybe give you some free work. And then we have what's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo is the Wheel of Fortune, destiny. This also for me is Libra energy. So let's see what else we have for you. We have, yeah, just Leo and Libra, but both upright, which is great. So strength and destiny, it's on your side basically. Even if you think it's like, you know, even if you think it can't get worse than this, it's like the 11th hour, right? It's always darkest before the dawn. It's like it was really difficult, and then all of a sudden there's strength and the Wheel of Fortune, which is really good. What's left hanging in limbo for you is the Sun reversed. So you may be drained, tired, sick, overexposed, fame, overradiated, going through health issues. This could be ego issues, kid issues, pet issues. And, you know, Sagittarius, for me, are famous for being very connected to their pets. So even them losing a pet could be worse than, losing a loved one. So that could be something you're dealing with as well. We have Leo. There's Gemini here too. Any Sag? Nope. Leo, Libra. And you have any air sign here and any water sign here. So, you have that. But these are totally separate because you don't have, well, this is air. So she could be a Libra for sure. But we don't know who this water sign might be. Could just be jealousy of a Leo or of you as Sagittarius, because you have 2 fire signs here. So I'm going to pull a few cards for the end. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck to see what's been going on. Then we'll get into the clarifiers. I'm not going to pull too many cards because the stories have been like forever stories. And I end up pulling too many cards and it takes too long to do the read. So that's kind of interesting ending. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Devil, so definitely codependencies and addictions, people in your field. This can either be your energy or somebody else. This is Capricorn energy as well. So let's see where we're starting here. So there could be an ending of a family, detaching yourself from family, or just a complete lack of fulfillment within your emotional life after a sudden event. This could be Scorpio energy as well. So let's see what came before that. So lack of peace. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it did, right? Feeling attacked, feeling defenseless, ganged up on, fame again, attention. Here is the King of Cups. He's all happy at the barber's, peace, having a little happy dance in his head. He's got Saturn hanging over his head regarding restrictions and responsibilities. Feeling defenseless to the energies or perhaps just to other people's expectations and with no peace. And then, we skipped the World too. And then coming full circle, or perhaps a Pisces or Divine Feminine coming in, opening their heart. And boom. This could be like suddenly coming full circle, something comes to an end, or suddenly comes into your life. Somebody comes in like a rocket. And then this could be an unhappy family, or this Tower comes in and ends an emotional cycle that should have been done already, so it helps you. And then here is dumping emotional attachments that don't serve you anymore, getting rid of addictions and codependencies, illusions, or you found the one, and so you're getting rid of the rest. This could be a yard sale as well. And again, all this has passed already. This is coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up the act. It still could be a little sneakiness as well. And then there's imbalance, a scam. So like coming clean about a scam or an imbalance, a lack of sharing, or not wanting to share and walking away, leaving all this energy behind you that no longer serves you, right? Not willing to clean up the mess in the yard for other people anymore, walking away within to find themselves regarding their inner fire, their passion, a secret passion perhaps. Or this is Capricorn energy. Maybe you're going to Texas or you love the Cowboys. That could be coming up with that card as well. So let's see here. So somebody's cleaned up their act, going after their passion. Maybe they haven't been going after their passion, which is the codependency, because they always made an excuse, or you always made an excuse because you had to take care of other things. You never went after your passion. But that's a codependency too. So we had Pisces energy with the World, and then Scorpio energy too. Maybe you have a Scorpio and a Pisces in your life here too, so I'll pull that one too. And dealing with unhappy family or ending a cycle, dumping what you don't need, coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up the act, not wanting to share, or perhaps just on fire. Maybe you can't share just because you can't deal with those emotions right now. And this can be on fire for the Queen of Swords. Or maybe she's got Capricorn in her chart. So now we have Scorpio and Pisces in the underlying energy, both upright, as well as Capricorn upright. you have Leo upright and you have Libra upright. So all the energies are upright, and the Queen of Swords is upright. And this doesn't even have to be a person. This is a block. So it could just be your fear of this, your fear that jealousy or rejection will come up regarding your fame, right? Because maybe because you have fame that everyone around you is always jealous, and maybe it didn't deserve things that they said in the past, or rejection or jealousy, or this can be your own jealousy as well of other people being in the public eye. Maybe because you know what it's like, because you're in the public eye, and maybe you've done things that aren't so pure in the past, and you know what people can do. You know, and Sagittarius, you know, you're not one of the buttoned up people. You're one of those who like sex, and I don't know how discriminating you are, and that's not all Sagittariuses, but they do tend to be charmers. Okay. What's going on? All right, the Devil. So why does, so you have Leo both upright and reversed, because you have the Sun reversed here too. And you have the Sun over here on the bottom of the deck, which seemed to be reversed too. Oh, that flipped right out for the Devil. There is the World. This is completion. This can be the Divine Feminine. This can be Pisces energy, the four corners of the world. You know, this is being authentic to yourself, marching to the beat of your own drum. You don't care who sees you. You're being authentic and naked to the world. And the bull and the lion can't get to you. You're using nature as a natural seal, right? You have protection up here. And the ones who want you, the bull, the stubbornness, and the ego over here, they can't get to this person, whether that's you or somebody else. So that's coming up with the Page of Pentacles. And that's an earth sign energy, or perhaps an opportunity or an invitation that came. Maybe a pool party. Somebody's on fire about going to a pool party. Can't wait to see all these people in their bathing suits. And this Page of Pentacles may be weak, sick, or injured, or just needing strength to perhaps invite somebody. And again, this is Pisces upright, Leo reversed. And somebody's on fire for somebody. And this is, yeah, someone's scared to call. And it could be a child, but it can be a grown-up who feels like a child because they're scared to call somebody. The Queen of Swords, perhaps. Okay. The Queen of Swords may be up night stressed out, or perhaps she's crying or can't sleep because of this soulmate connection, past life connection, or missing children, perhaps. And there's the Knight of Wands rushing into the rescue, the knight in shining armor, so to speak. Or the one, all right, not the knight in shining armor, because that would be the Knight of Swords, but the one who comes in and sweeps you off your feet. Perhaps coming in from issues at work with the Queen of Cups, or perhaps a third party through work, who may be a patient or a patient angel, or someone who's very loving and in a higher vibration, perhaps. And the Knight, if this is you, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, that could be Leo, Sag, Aries, or perhaps anyone who's becoming passionate all of a sudden. It's like having to leave work to take care of kids, because whenever they're suffering or someone's unhappy, but we have the Queen of Swords over here. So there's two queens, and maybe you have two kids. So it could be both, like, you know, willing to do anything for your children, but maybe they're running your life, right? Because it's like having issues at work, or leaving the Queen of Cups at work, who's very patient or with patience, leaving them at work to go have to take care of the kids as soon as they call. Maybe the kids are spoiled and they call whenever they feel like it, and have daddy or mommy, you know, wrapped around their finger kind of energy. Or this can be a soulmate lover, and somebody's leaving their work to come into the Queen of Swords. So why do you have the Nine of Swords reversed in the foundation? There's the Wounded Warrior, and there is the High Priestess reversed, the secret passion. Or the Wounded Warrior is just not using their intuition or their integrity. So you might be out of your integrity, and that's why there's suffering in silence, because of addictions, codependencies, or you may have a secret passion. Now, whether or not you're doing anything about it may not be, but there are definitely issues here because they're coming up. And there's the Knight of Swords reversed, who's not a knight in shining armor here. This is somebody who can be verbally abusive or they're holding their tongue, but either way, they have something to say because they're harsh when they're upright because there's no love there. When they're reversed, you know, that can definitely be abusive. And you may not want to take this anymore. This could be someone silent too. Like, she's usually silent though, so I feel like this is someone lashing out. But they're like in different directions. And these could be two fighting all the time. Maybe your Sagittarius is fighting with an air sign all the time, which could be the Queen of Swords, because she's upright though. I don't think she's like crying at night. I think she just can't sleep well. And she could be a Capricorn with air in her chart or with the truth on her side. We have the the Six of Wands reversed here too, with the Knight of Wands, you know. And this is like a knight, right? This is how people see you, right? The famous person, and this is the one with the bad reputation. This is the one who's doing things under the radar, under the table. This is the one who feels like a failure or is needy, like that attention-seeking behavior. And this is the one who's abusing them. You know, maybe this is abusing each other really, because they're both reversed. This is the fight, okay? So you're always fighting with an air sign, it looks like. Somebody's out of their integrity, or someone can't keep a secret, or you have a secret passion, or someone's fighting with you because you have a secret passion, or they do. So the central energy is the Four of Pentacles reversed. Why? For Sagittarius, July. Right? That can be a choice of path that needs to be made, and you had to spend some money even though there wasn't a lot of money to be spent. Or this can be twin flame energy as well. Maybe you're planning on giving somebody an ultimatum, or you have to pay something off. Coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up the act, cleaning up the space, and maybe that requires a little bit of cash. And there's the King of Swords. Okay, so this is somebody though, you're offering, if this is you, you're offering a choice to the Queen of Swords. Perhaps because you've decided to go to rehab or get clean, or just, you know, do it at home. You know, it doesn't have to be something serious, but you've decided to clean up your act because you're tired of being the King of Swords. And so you're giving the Queen of Swords an ultimatum or a choice, or you're literally giving her a choice before you come clean to the King of Swords. So you could be Sagittarius over here without any air in your chart. It doesn't mean you're Sagittarius without air, but I'm just saying you don't have to be the King of Swords, because we have fire and swords over there. And also, you could be the one between these two, keeping them apart. So whether it's breaking up, or between someone else who are trying to come together, you could be that interference in the middle of Sagittarius, unless you're one of those other two. So the challenge is the Eight of Pentacles reversed, that things are not working out. And there's the Eight of Swords. So you feel trapped. This is the challenge, feeling imprisoned by work, or feeling like a slave, needing to stand up to people. Everyone's always ganging up on you, or you always expected to defend your position, and you feel trapped with no way out. And again, attention and fame, reputation. You feel imprisoned by that. You feel people expect things from you, like favors, time, money, and energy because of your position, expecting to give them time, money, and energy. Or people always wanting something for free, right? It's not fair, it's imbalanced. All right, so crowning is the Strength card. Who is that energy? A gift, being present in the moment, going crazy, over-isolating. This also could be somebody who's got dementia issues or Alzheimer's kind of things, or literally is coming out of isolation after being present for a long time of nothing. And there's the King of Pentacles reversed. So he could be a Virgo or have Virgo in his chart. and being present, or it could be being present to somebody with Virgo in their chart, or somebody coming out, or you, again, you're coming out, or somebody's coming out here to the King of Swords perhaps, or as the King of Swords. And maybe the Leo is a witness, has to be present when they come out to the King of Pentacles reversed, or when they come out as the King of Pentacles reversed, who maybe lost money, right? Because the King of Pentacles usually has a lot of money, and he could be Taurus. This could be Taurus energies and Virgo energies for this King of Pentacles over here. And this is coming up right next to your card. So you either are Taurus, have Taurus in your chart, or you're next to a Taurus here. And this also could be a marriage, which is maybe that's what's imprisoning you, right? There's always constant fighting, people always asking for money, right? Poor me, give me time, money, energy, perhaps not doing it for themselves, or that's you, can go both ways. What's coming up is the Four of Wands reversed, the King of Wands reversed with the Fool reversed. That can mean Aries, or just somebody lacking faith, falling from grace. Perhaps they fell and hurt themselves, falling from faith, falling on their face, but there is instability here for sure, of the home or the marriage. This could be two different people too, the King of Wands reversed and an Aries reversed, or a Fool. That can be foolish behavior of him or somebody else, like kids and stuff like that, or a partner, or making a fool of himself in front of the very wealthy family, business, or community. Maybe feeling like the laughing stock. And the King of Cups with no peace. Or maybe had to get rid of their boat. So either this can be Sagittarius, and if that's Sagittarius, you may have fallen off the wagon type of thing, or made a fool of yourself, or said something wrong or foolish behavior in front of the family. And here's the King of Cups, who may be kind of fed up with that, without peace. But this could be someone with issues too, because he's reversed. This could be not wanting to be in a marriage anymore too, right? Kind of fed up with the marriage and tired of fighting. Tired of always having to give money. So does he always have to give money to the King of Wands reversed, or is it vice versa, right? Can go both ways. You see yourself as that conflict energy. You may be healing, apologizing all the time, or forgiving. With the Ten of Pentacles, family is not happy, or, you know, this is after a separation from this family that you're always fighting, that doesn't resonate with you. And here's the Queen of Swords speaking about overindulging, right? Underindulging, right? Not allowing yourself, which is still overindulging in restriction of stuff. This can be social distancing. It can be a third-party emotional affair. This can be not coming together in a family reunion and somebody talking about it. Or this is someone talking to bad influences, right? With the Queen of Swords over here. You may see them as talking to, you know, bad influences, and maybe not wanting to be associated with that kind of crowd. And especially if you have a reputation to uphold over here. And also, remember the Queen of Swords? She's like the one in Alice in Wonderland. Off with their heads. I'm getting that now. Because these could be bad influences, and it's like she's no longer going to put up with that. So she's literally just, you know, off with their heads and firing people. See? See? Literally could be kicking people out, firing people, kicking kids out. Maybe the kids had a party and you had to kick everybody out. Why is the Six of Wands upright? That is the Chariot. So maybe you're the vehicle that everybody, you know, it's like Noah's Ark. Everybody else jumps on your bandwagon. And it's draining. Kids are out of control, just exhausted all the time, never getting any sun because you never get a break or a vacation. And dealing with the Empress reversed, who may be difficult. Maybe she's sick or ill or is abusive because she's reversed. This also can be someone who miscarried and then having to take up the slack. And we have 2 people reversed here. And this could be like mother, like daughter, very dependent energy, or spend a lot of money. So you don't get to Empress without having all that money. And, so this would be this. It would be the ultimate situation of a mother and daughter kind of energy who have everything they need. But this is 2 who may have spent it all or lost it all doing foolish things or spending it on the kids. Right? As long as you get attention or they get attention, right? Attention-seeking behavior, which was coming up. The block is the Knight of Cups, reversed, jealousy in the marriage, and always fighting. This can be also someone out playing sports all the time, right? The boys' club, going to the club, not wanting to be home, hanging out with the boys, and God knows what you're doing there. Fighting, playing, sports. Or just really committed to the establishment, the religion. Maybe you're really affiliated with a church or synagogue, a temple. And there's jealousy there because you're never home, or you're always giving time to other people, or vice versa. You're jealous of somebody else. Again, this is always fighting over getting money out of the business, the church, or the Taurus energy here, or the leader. And again, it's inequitable. It's not fair. Always trying, maybe somebody's always being too giving to people at work, maybe even customers, giving money back when they really shouldn't. And then we have the 5 of Pentacles at the end there. Again, the people out in the cold, not being let in. And there's the 9 of Cups reversed. Dissatisfied customers, dissatisfied patients, or you not satisfied with yourself, or somebody else who's never satisfied, or who's insatiable, right? No matter how much you buy them, no matter how much emotion you give them, but this could be you too, vice versa. They're never satisfied. Nothing ever makes them happy. Or just someone who can't stand to be alone. And then there's Libra energy, which is that kind of energy who likes to be with another person. And this is in a downturn, a slowdown, or perhaps it's just not time, it's not your time, or this is a twist of fate of some kind, and having a hard time. And then there's this Page of Cups, a message of love or puppy love, or somebody, it could just be a water sign child who's always very loving and trying to help out, trying to be a good person. But maybe they're losing money because they're doing too much to be nice. And then it's kind of causing issues with the business, or it's causing issues in the family because there's too much money going out. Even if the money's all going out to charities or to help other people, now you're put in a bad place, or your partner's put in a bad place because of all the money that went out, or the money, time, and energy. So then we have the Wheel upright. And there's the Knight of Cups reversed again, with the Knight of Swords, or the Page of Swords reversed. So this is rumors and jealousy, talking behind people's backs about your destiny, or about, again, there's Libra coming up, and Leo over there too, or the need to be strong when you're out in the cold, exile, injury, illnesses, if you're dealing with family illnesses and regular hospital or office visits, or an injury, and then it's extra work for you on top of work and whatever other responsibilities you have. It's 7:22 on the clock. I don't know why I have to tell you that, but it's the 7 of the Chariot, the 22 of the Fool, and the Lovers here. So this could be Gemini, because they don't look like they're loving each other unless they only like angry makeup sex. This looks like this could be a Gemini who's got a mouth on them. They either have a potty mouth, they're lying, spying, or spreading rumors. There's jealousy here, rejection, the schmoozer type of energy. There's these 2 energies. That's not good. So, and they could be lovers, but they aren't. It could be teenage lovers as well, but they're up to no good. Or this is just that this is a Gemini energy here. And this could be a big ego, and having a bright idea, or in an awakening here with Pisces or Capricorn. All right, so this could be a Pisces reversed or a Capricorn who's jealous. And then this could be a Gemini, or somebody just has Pisces or Capricorn in their chart and it's not their sun sign. Perhaps a Libra here. And then we have Leo too, could be in somebody's chart right there. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed too. This is that stubborn mule, right? They're fixed. Perhaps they're afraid. They have no balls in this card. But this is, you know, refusing to move, refusing to work, or they're disabled or just unable to function because of the emotions they're going through. All right, but this, all this is coming up as destined, and this is all these people who are struggling. This Page of Cups is trying to help those people who, where life isn't going in their favor, they don't have anything, they're not happy with themselves. And so this Page of Cups is either a message of love from, like, you know, a house that gives out food or clothing or whatever you need, but also could be a child who's just trying to help, or a pet that's trying to help you by just being very loving. And these could be all the people who are lined up, right? The lovers out in the cold who are in need. Maybe it was just destined to be, and then it's post-war. So after the war, looking for help, dealing with PTSD and stealing, because that happens after the war. Your body's not acclimated to no war yet, to peace. It still feels like you're at war. But the worst is over regarding a disconnect or somebody at a distance here. But drained. There's no energy. Somebody could be sick or feeling burned. You could literally be burned too. You might have had a day out in the sun and you got burned. And then there's a sudden event here that comes in. Some kind of heated exchange. Maybe someone banging at the door demanding their money back, or demanding that you pay them back. All right, sudden event. Not telling your true desires. This could be a sexual exchange too. Again, angry sex right there. This could be paying for angry sex to someone out in the cold who may be willing to sell their body for money. Some kind of inequitable situation. Like, that's a worst case scenario. Obviously, that's not going to be for most people. But let's see what's going on here. After the sun is reversed, then we have the Queen of Wands reversed. So remember, she came up here with the King of Pentacles. I mean, with the Queen of Pentacles. And then both kings are over here in the underlying energies. So this could be somebody with Leo in their chart. And she could be tired, sick, or pissed off. And then here's somebody very satisfied with themselves, perhaps at a winery or at their chef's kitchen, or just a barrel of laughs, celebrating with friends and getting drunk. Or maybe she's paying for everybody's drinks at the bar, and that's why they're going broke. And here's the King of Pentacles. So he could either be ungrounded and going broke, or maybe he's the one who's all about the money and the status, so, you know, how he looks. But they could both be too. This could be kind of a scammer type of couple. This also could be someone trying to keep them apart. And then we have the Queen of Cups, who's like Juliet. She's loving and kind and intuitive. And look, she's looking yonder here for the Holy Grail. Where's my cup? Here's my cup. But where's the one who goes with it, right? These two look like they belong together. The truth of energetic exchange, the arrows of love. This could be twin flame energy back and forth. A lot of communication, travel, and getting truth, right? Because this is somebody who's bored and tempted to give the truth about the connection here, or the back and forth at work. The truth of all of the, or how busy it is at work, and coming together in joy. And there's 2 3s right here. This could be the truth about an affair or an emotional affair or third party at work. Neither one is reversed. So it feels very positive and happy, at least for the person who feels it. And then we have the Page of Swords upright, which is a message. getting out a message. It's like coming together at work with the girls, being very social at work. This could be going to happy hour on Fridays with the Page of Swords, a message, an email, an entitled young lad there. And this could be like, you know, the one who gets to feel like he's the man because he gets to be with all the girls, right? It's because he's feeling immature and unsure of himself because he's only seeing himself. If this is not a child, this is someone seeing themselves as a little boy, because there may be wounds from childhood that makes them still feel emotionally like a child, especially if they're around a lot of girls. Maybe they were raised by women around all the time, so it's just a natural place for them to be. It makes them feel taken care of and like a child. It's like just doing the work that you love to do and then letting the girls socialize and take care of the rest, but they're not working, they're partying. Maybe you have to send a message, but it's positive. Somebody's tempted to tell the truth about their desires or how busy it is at work, but how much you desire this work and how fun and social it is, and how much you love to talk or exchange messages or ideas, but obviously someone likes their time at work. The Queen of Wands reversed is pushed to the emotional limit, dumped on, purging, crying, sweating it out. Perhaps at the full moon, which is the 13th. This is really in the past though, so it's really about at night. She could be howling at the moon, she's mad, pushed to her limit. And you don't want the Queen of Wands mad because she'll freak out. There we go. She could have Scorpio in her chart and Cancer in her chart. And this is a heated exchange regarding having to put out time, money, and effort to those who don't have anything. That it's not fair. So maybe she's fighting to give money to the homeless, or she's fighting because everyone always expects something from them. And again, there's that never-ending story of inequity and injustice, and then feeling bad or making other people feel bad. And it's like you can't win, right? Because either you feel mad or the other people feels bad, and then you feel bad that you couldn't help them. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is that Ace of Pentacles. So this is wanting to be able to offer this celebration here, happiness with self, or wanting to cook for someone, or offer wine, offering time, money, and energy, a new life to those who don't have anything, wanting to be charitable. But it never ends up being fair, because then people take more than their fair share. Like wanting to be the good guy, but then getting screwed. Good girl, good guy. I don't know if she's a good guy or not. These two, neither one of them are coming up as positive energy here. Maybe this one's the one who is always nice, but then these two are taking advantage of them, because she's nice too. Why is the King of Pentacles reversed? Right, when they're at the bar and they're buying drinks for everybody loves them then. But then what happens afterward, right? Then feeling sad and worthless. Like, do I have enough money? Am I worth enough? Do I have enough money to be included in that peer group that I'm in, to buy drinks for everybody all the time? And then here's the Queen of Wands. They won't like me unless I buy them drinks at the bar. And so she's trying to get the King of Pentacles to understand, I need this much money to do what I need to do. Or she's bored and the devil's hands, you know, all that, the idle hands of the devil's workshop. So this Queen of Wands could be Sagittarius reversed. And somebody's bored at home, so you could be dealing with a grown child, you know, who's up to no good, and that can be Sagittarius. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And she may be offered a passion project or creativity or sex, growth, from a place of someone who's very uncomfortable expressing their emotions. So instead of offering love, they offer sex. and it's not working. So now they need to tell them the truth. What's the truth? What's the truth? Somebody's excited, inspired, feeling like a child again, dumping a load, dumping their burdens, dumping all their responsibilities. That's what they want to do. Or they're confessing. Someone's bringing the truth. They're confessing at work and to their social groups. Dumping, taking a load off, no longer going to juggle, no longer going to do the daily grind, perhaps tripping up, screwed up, right? Off balance, not being able to stay balanced financially or with your time anymore. And here's the Magician, right? As soon as you stop juggling and trying to keep the balance and trying to lie by protecting all the crap that's actually going on back here, as soon as you dropped it to break the patterns, that then brings in the Magician embodiment with all tools on board. And then all of a sudden, manifestation happened. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. Right? Perhaps being practical and saving, or dealing with temptation here to spend without much money, right? So we have, this could be a Virgo, Queen of Pentacles, as well as Capricorn here. Maybe without a lot of money to spend between them. And then perhaps knocked off balance with new information or clarity about the truth as the truth came in, and then now needing to, you know, let go of emotional attachments that no longer serve. This can be finding out the one and then having to let go of the rest, but you feel imbalanced by this, and then not sleeping and rising above, or awakening and coming out. The Star, stardom, getting lots of attention. As the Emperor's right here, perhaps was a death, and it may have been unfair. This can also be the never-ending story between and the injustice of the Emperor having all the power, because he looks like he's giving the sideways glance over there to the Star, right? Maybe the Emperor isn't the Star, right? Maybe it's a never-ending story of injustice and imbalance because he doesn't want anyone outshining him. And this could be someone outshining them, or he is the Star, and it's the never-ending story of being in the limelight. And everybody always wants something or wants to take advantage of you, right? Everybody always wants to have a party, wants you to spend money, or wants your attention, right? Because you're the cute guy or you're the cute girl, and you're really good at what you do. So it's nonstop of people wanting your attention, but then when you do give them attention, they may, you know, take advantage of you or literally scam you or break your heart. And let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards, see what comes up for you. So like I said earlier, you have all the energies were upright, right? Capricorn's on fire though, so that devil or addiction energy is on fire for the Queen of Swords. Leo upright. And then Libra upright, Leo reversed. And that's it, because there's no more majors there. But we have all the signs, because you have the Queen of Cups, all the water signs, all the earth signs with the King of Pentacles. You have all the fire signs with the Queen of Wands reversed right there, which can be Sagittarius. And then you have the Queen of Swords over there. So you have all four elements. And so from Romance Angels, let's see what comes up. So remember, there's energies of, you know, just can't do it anymore, being attacked, being triggered, somebody getting in between people on purpose to break them apart, the rumors and the grapevine, somebody whispering in someone's ear. You have toxic energy with the Queen of Wands. It's coming up in the Snake card up there, has the Queen of Wands at the bottom, as well as the Seven, which is the Chariot. She's the vehicle to get in there, to cause you to get triggered and then lower your energy, which then allows other people to control you. If you stay high vibe and don't let people affect you no matter what they say, they can't do anything to you because you're in that love energy. Not letting those people take advantage or get you triggered. I noticed that the cards up there too are 7, 22, and then 27. So it's all 2s and 7s. 7, 2, 2, 2, 7. And that's 7/22 is Mary Magdalene Day. All right, we have a wedding. So the situation involves marriage, whether you're divorcing, you know, because they don't look so happy, whether divorcing or getting married. There's a retreat here, time to disconnect, either way. And we have honeymoon too. Enjoy this, the bliss of holiday time together. It's kind of weird. I don't know, it could be a shotgun wedding too. Like one person doesn't want to get married, but they kind of feel like they have to. Or they feel like maybe it's an arranged marriage and they have to. And it can be getting divorced too, and then going away on a honeymoon. Honeymoon doesn't mean honeymoon, it can just mean time away, you know, just really enjoying yourself. And there's an angel there, which can be Sagittarius when they're in their positive energy. There may be dealing with finances and career, that they're a factor in your love life right now, which it seems to be that everyone's fighting over money all the time. There's too much going out, and maybe you're kind of really in dire straits right now. The bottom of the deck, especially if there's a divorce, right? Because then you have to split the money in half, so you don't have the kind of spending you used to have. And then we have the children. Your love life is being affected by children and finances. So you're letting them run your life, or somebody else's. This is Sagittarius energy. You deserve love. This is saying love yourself. You are lovable. Stop letting people walk all over you. I don't care if it's children. I don't care if it's finances or people at work or the person you love. They're walking all over you, and you know this now. Maybe you weren't paying attention to it in the past. Maybe you've been doing this for a long time, like feeding the monster, feeding the partner, right? You could, like, for example, you could be the man coming into a marriage, promising them the world. You don't have to work, honey. I don't want you to work. I'm going to work. I'll be the breadwinner. So she never works. She does whatever she wants. You spend all this money on her, and she spoils the kids. Spend all this money on the kids, and then all of a sudden one day things aren't going so great at work, and you can't do that stuff anymore, and all of a sudden, well, that's not what you promised me. You promised me I could do anything I wanted. That's why I married you. And it can go both ways. It doesn't have to be the guy and the girl in that way. It could be the other way too. It's kind of like that energy, right? Promising the world, and maybe you got married because you got pregnant, and maybe you weren't even going to marry that person. And now it's, 20, 30 years later, and realizing I just sacrificed everything for them. But remember, you can't play that victim energy, because there has to be something in your life that you're enjoying. Something that makes you happy. It's not about being right or wrong, because everybody's different. Maybe two people just aren't the same anymore. And the same things don't make them happy, and it's not working out anymore. So it's not to blame the other person, which I know is easier said than done, but to actually instead turn around and find what does make you happy instead. So let's see here. Sagittarius. What is the message for Sagittarius? Sagittarius. All right, we have two cards. This came up for Libra this month. Intuition. So again, your crown may be blown wide open right now. This is also the Atlas energy of the weight of the world, leaving the wounded warrior behind, coming into your intuition, or you could have a secret passion as well. But either way, it feels like all of a sudden your mind is expanding here, blowing up, so to speak. And you have this too, make a wish. So if you just woke up, make a wish. Get really grounded into the earth. See how she's covered in earth? Because when you wake up, you're going to be really ungrounded. Saying do lots of stuff to ground yourself. Put your feet, you can't just go outside. You have to literally touch the ground, touch the trees. Salt baths, all that kind of stuff is really grounding on top of meditation, which is important too. 36 is the Atlas, leaving the wounded warrior behind, the weight of the world, but finally opening up to other realms and making a wish that dreams do come true. Maybe finally realizing, I can have my dream, can't I? And this is somebody going after their dream all of a sudden. There's that contemplation, being present in the moment. Really? I can? And this could be a Leo energy right here. So maybe someone's walking away from you, or you them, and this can be one of your children as well. And then the bottom of the deck is you are worth it. So again, it's saying you need to love yourself. You are worth it. But remember, there's somebody else in the picture here. could be a guy or a girl, that you are worth this. Let them watch you be happy, because that makes them happy. Because this could be you. Maybe you're always just standing in the background letting everyone else have fun. Maybe it's time for you to stand up and be this person up front and allow somebody else to watch you be happy. You are worth it, the 23 of the King of Wands. Okay, because that could be this person back here. And then we have the Show Your Support card, the Page of Cups, which is that innocent love, right? It's that eclectic person. They could be the same girls here, right? Really into nature, flowers. It's like, you know, it's being loved to everything, being very present in the moment, finding your dream. And there's 7 candles here too. The King of Wands didn't come out. I'm kind of curious if the King of Wands is upright in the deck, because he didn't come out. The Queen of Wands is here, and you're saying yourself as conflicted or always fighting with the family, unstable family or house. And I kind of want to see. And there could be ego issues here, you know, especially if there's a lot of fire signs in the family. But we also have Scorpio and Pisces right there. Let's see what the King of Wands is. King of Cups is upright, and so is the Ace of Cups here, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, there is a new start here for you. Look, that's Saggy energy too. Aries is upright, the Two of Cups is upright. King of Wands, where are you? I don't have him out already, do I? Nope. These 2 earth signs are reversed. And so is the Page of Cups over here. Where are you, King of Wands? The Wounded Warrior is upright though, so he needs to surrender. That's all you need to do. The Soulmate's here, the Happy Kids. The Knight of Pentacles is upright, that's good. But there's money going out. The Emperor's reversed, so he may be retiring or abusing his power or needing to step down from power because of illness and stuff like that. And the Magician's reversed too. That's not good energy. And there definitely could be a divorce, that kind of stuff. King of Swords is reversed. Where are you? There you are. King of Wands is upright. So whether that's you or not, both the Knight and the King of Wands were upright, but the Queen of Wands is reversed. So depending on what sex you are, and also Capricorn's kind of involved here with that Devil. So if you have Capricorn in your chart, you know, there may be addictions or codependencies that you need to let go of. Kind of like just, and also Cracking the Whip was coming up with Libra. I think that was kind of saggy too. Yeah, make a wish. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. It's like you're always pointing the arrow at other people. Point it at you. Point it at you. And the Queen of Wands is toxic here. I mean, the King of Pentacles here too. So it could be depending like which sex you are. So for one, maybe the Queen of Wands is toxic, and then for the other one, the King of Pentacles reversed is toxic. But the Queen of Cups is upright, the Queen of Swords is upright. Who else is coming up here? Not the Knight of Cups, they're reversed too. Okay. I hope that was helpful for you. I gotta get going, it's over an hour. All of these been over an hour this week. Oh my, it's 7:47 on the clock, the Chariot and the synchronicities. Follow your signs and synchronicities, your crowns open. You're going to be on grounded, ground, and meditate. Salt baths, out in nature. Those are my directions. Okay, Saggy, I have to go on to Capricorn, at least get one other one done today. So rise and be love and be good to yourselves. Water, rest, joy, nature. Okay, I'll see you soon. And follow your own guidance. You're always the last person to go to as far as what's best for you. Bye.